Hey there, this is Heather and welcome back to Civ 6 as Portugal. Before I get into it, please like the video as usual, subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave me a comment in the comment section. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing in this episode is transferring Hercules over here to our newest city where he can complete that harbor, which I've already worked on like 50% of the production, unfortunately, but we might as well stop doing that now, or we could use him to build something else instead, but I don't see why we don't just do this. And then, let's see, we've got not very much housing left, but don't really have a lot of growth either. I think we could, buy the granary and things like that on the next turn, and for now, we could maybe we'll just use Hercules to put an aqueduct in. Maybe that would be a better idea. We could put it maybe here. I hate to get rid of the trees though. Well, let's just put it here. We could possibly put an industrial zone next to that. I really don't think we're gonna do that though. So let's just put the aqueduct down and we'll do whatever with it. I'll have him complete the aqueduct instead. Because that will save us more turns. And let's go back to building the harbor here. Okay, so we are making 2,062.9 gold per turn. You want to give me these great works. You want my aluminum. We are allies, so you can attack me. I think that's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. We do need more culture. I mean, I say that, but really we don't. We're fine. Okay, so we have discovered satellites. We can now launch the moon landing. And it is 1600 AD. 4 turns before this Earth satellite is complete. Hercules, you can build that aqueduct we were just talking about. Alright, why does it say nothing? I hate how they do this. It's got this bug now. When Hercules finishes something, it kicks out your current production. Alright, let's get back to our harbor here. Hercules doesn't have any more charges left, so nothing for him to do. We could go for telecommunications, but I'd rather check this tech tree and find out what we actually need. So, we probably need to go to nanotechnology, and I don't know how many oh my goodness. Well, that's going to take a while. We do need to research 11 technologies to get there. Oh boy, well, that'll take us a while. Probably won't need to choose production again in this episode. And we do have a great merchant here, 25% tourism, or plus 25% tourism rate towards other civilizations you have a trader out to. That's kind of all of them, but we're not trying to win a culture victory, nor do I think that we could. So we might want to use her for a corporation, maybe our tobacco corporation, and then just like no one will be able to use this great merchant against us. So let's go over here and create that tobacco corporation, the most evil of all corporations. This will give us plus 4 food, plus 10 production, and plus 3 gold. And the bonus that we get from the tobacco is plus 60% production towards military units in the city. What does that look like? Kind of like a Fortress of Evil, but not really that bad. Alright, what do we want to name this thing? Imperial Tobacco Limited Liability Company. Yeah, we won't take any liability for your lung cancer, but we will sell you the tobacco that it takes to create it. Okay, and we have 2,520 gold. We could build a research lab in only 3 turns, so I'm not going to purchase that. We don't need to. That would just be kind of inefficient. Alright, and we do have 19 trade routes going right now. We do need to get more coal, actually, so I kind of would like to get a settler. And maybe I should send Hercules... Oh, no. Ethiopia has claimed that spot that I wanted, so we're definitely not going to be getting that location. We could go over here and get the silver. We would have to settle on the tundra in order to do that, or we could found a really kind of worthless city over here. I mean, neither one of those locations is particularly good, but I think that this one is clearly better than the other choice, at least. So, we have 20 turns left on Hercules. I'm just going to have him go down there, make sure that it's safe. And then in our capital here, we have completed our flood barrier already, well ahead of anything we actually needed to do. We could spend 3 turns on the sewer, but I don't want to do that for, pretty obvious reasons. It'll just be more difficult to get that settler going, because this is where I want to build it. And I guess we will do, well, we don't have any oil, so I can't do an oil power plant. And I am running out of coal, and I already do have power here, so we're not going to bother with building that power plant. We will just get a settler in 6 turns, and then send it down here to get that coal. Alright, let's choose our production in Braga. What do we want to do here? We could, well, okay, we cannot do the next space race project until we complete the one that's going on in this city, and that'll take 3 more turns. So let's just work on campus research grants, because we really need to get that science going for all those research projects we are doing. And it looks like I don't have a spy over here, so let's send a spy there, because that's where we are working on space racings right now. And we will get this mercury mine for some additional production. Not much, but a little bit. I also need to get that holy site going, but until we have a break in our space race project availability, it's probably not important enough to do that. Okay, so we have completed Scorched Earth. We are now on to mobilization. And let's choose our next project. We are done with that, what was it? The research lab over here. So we need a new project. We could build a holy site in 3 turns, but I feel like that's kind of not very necessary, really. We could go with a theater square. It's probably also not that necessary. +1, that's the best I can get. What about that holy site? +1 as well. Not fantastic. We only have +2 amenities, but that's not really a big problem. So I don't know that we really need to do anything to fix that. Do we need any units? Probably not. I mean, we could just do some campus research grants here, so we'll do that until I think of something better to do. A lighthouse would take me 1 turn. I guess why not? And we have 4 envoys. We still have Mogadishu, so that's good. We still have Buenos Aires. We don't have Mexico City. That's fine. It looks like we're keeping all of these just fine. I could increase this for, okay, so +3 production in every city with a chancery or power plant building when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. I don't have chanceries going on. That would be, some usefulness, but not a lot. I could just put 1 in here to take Hattusa, and then see what else I can get with the other 3 envoys. So, is there anything we are close to having but don't have? Doesn't really, I mean, I could take this one. International and domestic trade routes receive +1 faith for every follower in the city of your founded or majority religion. Do we have a majority religion? I mean, it might, no, we don't. Some of my cities don't really have anything, and otherwise it's split between 3 religions, so that's not going to be useful for us. I'm just going to leave this alone. If we need to put more envoys in after something is taken from me, we'll have it. You want my coal that I cannot afford to sell you. Yeah, we're definitely not going... What is this? I've never seen this one before, I think. Observations upon experimental philosophy. I really don't think I've ever seen that one. Well, we're not going to do it. I don't think that's a good idea. You number amongst the few Georgia can trust. Okay, you want to be friends again. We're definitely going to do that. We'll get our alliance back as well. Okay, and we do have an archaeologist now, so we can go over here and dig something up. Let's get our alliance back while I can actually remember to do this. We were going to do a research one. Pains you to agree, but you must. I don't think it really pains you too much. You wanted to be friends. The AI statements are so strange. Okay, and then in this city, we could definitely go for the research lab. How much is that going to cost me to just purchase? Yeah, it might not be worth purchasing. I mean, we could, but I don't know. We could also just save up money for something random. And we do have another trade route capacity now, so we could buy a trader. That might be an idea. Or we could build a broadcast center. Well, let's get this broadcast center going. And then over here, we could probably get a trader here. So let's buy one. And choose our production. I guess we'll do a broadcast center here as well. And then we finished the lighthouse here, so we could build the shipyard or we could purchase it. I don't know what else to do with my gold, to be honest, so let's just buy that. And then we can build that seaport in 6 turns. And then we could, I don't know, buy the market over here. Or buy the shipyard, or buy both. But is there anything else for us to build if I buy these? Because that's the thing, like, if I buy these things and don't build them, we've got nothing left to build. So maybe we will just purchase that market and then build the shipyard, or we could build the gilded vault. Alright, so let's purchase the shipyard as well, and then build the gilded vault, I guess. Alright, so it is an artifact from us. It's a sword of Beowulf, awesome, so we have a heroic relic. Georgia has completed development of ideology. We have launched the Earth satellite. Nice. We have satellites. +5 error score. World's first. And military science has been completed. Let's sort these by gold here. That's a nice trade route. 54 gold per turn. My goodness. It's quite long, though. We could go for a shorter route for less money, but I don't think we're going to. We're just going to do it. Let's go over here and grab that artifact as well. And take a look over here. Okay, let's choose our next project. We need food. That's actually kind of a concern. So maybe we want to buy a builder here to get some farms going. We really can't get very much, but we could get something. And we could also get a watermill, and that would improve farms. They would gain +1 food each. Oh, bonus resources, sorry. So this really isn't going to help us at all. It would just give us a flat +1 food. I don't think that's worth doing. Actually, let's see. We can do our moon landing now, so let's go for that. 14 turns before that will be complete. And then we could do campus research grants over here. That's probably the best idea that we have to choose from. And then this artifact is from Ethiopia. It's like a shield. I offer you the friendship of the line of Solomon and the line of Judah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you want to be friends still. I'm not trying to get out of our alliance. We'll have to renew that this turn. We have a 1,000-year flood and 2 people have been killed. Well, it's probably more equal to like 200,000 people. At least that's the way that I think about it. But I think it's more of an exponential thing, so it's probably worse than that, actually. Alright, so this archaeologist can come down here and get that, and I don't know, I think we'll probably build a farm maybe on both of these tiles, really, or at least like a couple of these. Alright, and the spy is going to stay here, and then we will have it in our city center, and then it can protect the the spaceport as well. Transfer that great artist. And Hercules. Yep, he's not finding anything, so it should be perfectly safe for me to just like have the settler go out there. I'll have him go closer to the city and rejoin. What is going on here? Oh, it's the flood. It's like, who am I at war with and I didn't even know? No, there have been no wars. We need to repair our stock exchange, though. Very concerning. We'll have to repair our walls as well. And let's be allies with you. A religious alliance. Don't want to get into any wars. Potentially. Okay, and World Congress. Who do we... I mean... We could vote for ourselves here. It's such a peaceful situation. Otherwise, I'd vote against Christina. Well, I don't know. Let's just vote for Christina here. Can I do this instead? All right. I don't really care about this, like, at all. So I'm not gonna really bother putting extra votes in there. And then this one, I guess, we'll put. I don't know. We could put a holy site, a harbor. I don't know. Water parks. That would be pretty good. Let's vote for water park. I don't know if we're gonna get that. I'm not really gonna try. We can do a World's Fair. And then I'm gonna vote for myself here with all of my votes that I have left. I can only put 9 in, so I may not get that. Okay, so Christina got the victory points. And Saladin has been targeted by this. It doesn't look like anything we wanted actually happened. But World's Fair has passed, and steel has now been researched. We could build the Eiffel Tower now if someone hasn't already done that. I don't know if they have. What's your deal? You're a landscape artist. Alright, well, we'll just create your artwork here. And we should probably get 2 more repairs. But I don't see an option for that. We do have walls, but apparently we cannot repair them. They're just going to heal in some kind of strange, spontaneous way that doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, well, maybe we want to build the Eiffel Tower. It will only take us 15 turns to build. I could also use that great engineer to do it, but I feel like I might as well just save him for a later game thing. Because, like, do we really care about the Eiffel Tower? I don't think we really do. It's not important for our win strategy. The only reason that I would be building it would be because it's cute and because it would make our housing situation better for neighborhoods and so that someone else doesn't get it. So I don't really think that those are very important reasons. I don't think we need the great engineer for that. Maybe we'll find, you know, a different wonder later on that we want to insta-build. Mobilization has been completed. And this artist can create another piece of art. We'll have the settlers start coming over here. And I can't build a farm here until I remove this, so let's do that. We have another great person here. I don't think we need this great admiral at all. Accumulate 25% less war weariness than usual. No, don't need that. I'm sure there's something better, and if not, it's not useful anyway, so let's not do that. Okay, and we could go for a broadcast center here as well. And in this city, what do we need? Maybe some more campus research grants, just so we can get everything completed. We could queue that up a couple of times. Let's just do 3 of them. Maybe something will change. And then we should probably be doing indoctrination here. This will give us +1 wildcard policy slot, +2 spy capacity, and your cities gain +4 loyalty per turn, and +1 amenity when your spy is in their territory. That's fine. So let's fill that slot and find out what we can actually put there. We've got some fantastic policies going on. We could do the +12 science, or this one's obviously better because this one would give us +18. And I don't think it's like worth putting in one for gold. The trade routes wouldn't be bad at all. but the science would definitely be helpful for us to get our next space race project done as quickly as possible. Because this is the last one that we can do right now until we get all the way to that far off technology, whichever one it was 11 away. You have another piece of art to produce. I guess you can go over here with it. Don't know why we didn't have enough slots for all of that person's art, but we did not. Goodness, is this flooded already? It looks like it has. Yes, it has. Well, we need to build a flood barrier then, like ASAP. I don't have an encampment to be getting military engineers. I should probably build that maybe like over here and then send the military engineers to these cities as quickly as possible. This is quite bad actually, and you know what? I can't even build it over there. That's not good. What about in here? We can in 5 turns. I mean, it's not fantastic, but we could do it. Just build it there. Well, I hope we can recover our land. This is quite early for it to be flooding, and I can only suspect that it's because I'm burning all of this coal and it's like on deity difficulty. My goodness. And I now have over my capacity in trade routes because I probably had one from that World Congress. Oh goodness. Alright, well, we will see if we manage to recover our land that has now been lost, or if we do not. But this is kind of the most concerning thing that's really happened in this entire playthrough, and I think that says something. Combustion's now been completed. Let's renew our spy's mission there. And I do need that food more than anything, but I'm not sure if I want to use that hill for it, so. Alright. And yeah, this trader can't do anything right now. We're going to have to increase our trade route capacity before anything can happen with that. So let's see what we can do. We could build a commercial hub over here, and that would increase our number of trade routes that we could have. Get a +1, but here's our +4 that we wanted. I'm not going to bother to chop it. Let's just get working on this, because then I can increase my trade route capacity some more. We could build a neighborhood over here, but really don't need one. So I think we're just going to do some campus research grants. Just do 3 of those. Okay, and that art has been completed. You're going to dig this up. Many artifacts on the map. Okay, we got an artifact from Saladin. It is the Staff of Sun Wukong. So we got his heroic relic. I don't know if he's going to like that too much. We have a number of heroic relics now. We have tons of slots for things though. So I don't know, you know, how many more places we actually have for things. Maybe just like this one right here. Well, those are epic, so those need to be in there. I don't know. I don't know. If we got any more relics, they might bug out the game. Because that seems to be a thing that happens. If you try to fill slots that you don't have by getting too many artifacts, then it just doesn't let you open that screen anymore for the rest of the game. Let's put a farm there. Our city is still not growing. It's going to starve in 3 turns. It's kind of scary. Just gonna leave that there. Alright, you want to be friends? We'll do that, even though people hate you. You want to be friends? We'll do that. Get our alliances back as well. Alright, let's be cultural alliance, or cultural allies rather, with you. I need to do some more trade deals, my goodness. Let's make a deal. How about I sell you this? That's not a very good deal compared to before. You already have olives. Do you want tobacco? I guess this is all he's willing to pay for things in general right now. We need diamonds and incense and cotton and honey from you. I'll give you citrus and ivory. You'll take it. Wow, 2 for 4. That's a really good deal. I'm kind of surprised. Would you like to buy these other things? You will buy this. Looks like the prices have all gone down. Maybe I just gave you that one. I don't know. What about this one? You'll pay for that, alright. What about you? Do you want to buy tobacco? You will, alright. And a good price as well. And I don't have anything else I can sell you. Let's be allies with you. Economic. We will make a deal here. I will take your gypsum and give you amber. You will accept this, alright. And what about these olives? 10 gold per turn. Nice. Okay, and I don't think there's anything else I can sell you. So we will move on. Did we already trade with you? I think that we did. We already have salt and furs. Yeah, there's nothing else we can trade with you. And you are not going to want to be friends. So let's make a deal though. And would you like to buy amber? 4 gold per turn. Okay. What about the olives? 10 gold per turn. Nice. Okay. We're all done with that. And we are making 2,130.7 gold every single turn. We have 19,852 gold right now. Crazy. Okay, we'll go here and excavate that. It is from Tamar. It is the compass of Sinbad. Nice. Got a bunch of heroic relics that I didn't expect to have. Very cool. Wonder if anyone is going to want to purchase those from me. I don't know if I should sell them. Ethiopia has completed the space race project to launch Earth satellite. He's still kind of far off from where I am. Probably. We could look at that in a second. And we do have a great writer finally. I don't know if we had one before or what, but we really haven't had stuff like that going on. Let's create our tobacco products because everybody wants that. And our science victory is going along just fine. We have 13 out of 20 diplomatic victory points. Somehow I am leading in a domination victory, I guess just based on military strength, and that's it. Because I don't think anyone's been conquered. Let's look at the science thing here. So, you have not launched your Earth satellite. You have research satellites though, so you could do that pretty quickly. You don't have nanotechnology though. You've done this one. You have to just launch your moon landing. So they're pretty close to me. Goodness. And my science is 557 per turn. Tamar is like way ahead of them, as she was before in my Brazil game, but she's not close to me either. I don't know how big of a threat this is. We could go for the campus research grants again. But I really do need to get like an armory completed. Maybe we could just buy that. And buy military engineers. Guess we can only buy 1 per turn. And then we can do the campus research grants. We'll have you go over there. We'll dig this up as well. And go to Hattusa for 57 gold per turn. This artifact is from Ethiopia and it's a chalice. Okay. I hear a rock band. Plastics has been completed. Ideology has been completed. We'll renew our mission there. Let's have you create that great work. Oh my goodness. I am kind of stressed that they're gonna, challenge me for this space race. Didn't think that that was going to be a potential problem really at all. But they are closing in. Or at least they have sped up a decent amount to where it's actually possible that they could do it. And we need to buy another great engineer here as well. Sorry, military engineer rather, not great engineer. We do need to put a new policy in here. And I think we're going to do 5-year plan. Actually, we do have quite a few we need to replace. We could do this one for additional science. I think that's fine. We really don't need like military policies at all. This is worth 21. Do we really need that faith and gold? I don't know if we really do. I could move this card up and then put this one in for that 21. Science, we'll just do that. There we go. And you are still available, I guess, because we had things that couldn't go into that archaeological museum. Where are there more artifacts? There's one over here. See how quickly you can get there. Yeah, he's just taking all of the resources. I have 18 coal right now. So it looks like I've broken even. Oh my goodness. 70.5 gold per turn to go over here. Wow. That's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Okay, let's do a water park. I think on that location, you can create your great work. We will repeat this route. And everyone needs to just get over here. ASAP. You as well. And then we will buy yet another military engineer. I really need it for those flood barriers. I did not think that this was going to be a problem, so that's kind of interesting how that's turned out. Okay, and there is a a moderate flood, but it has been mitigated. A moderated flood. Okay, we're in the atomic era now. We can now get democracy. So let's do that. +3 error score. And we can now get more policies. Fantastic. So what do we want here? We could get 53 gold per turn, but is that really super important? I don't know that it is. It might make sense to get more production instead, or housing and amenities. This looks better. And oh, sorry, we can put that right there. So we do have one more place we can actually fill. We could get the additional gold if we wanted to, but I don't really think we need more gold because we already have so much. I think I'd rather go for the food and production. And you are going to come over here to this city as quickly as possible. And we will make our dedication here. We can only make one. We don't care about tourism. We don't care about war. We don't really care very much about building wonders and stuff. But, you know, why not? We'll just take the +10 production towards industrial era and later wonders. Campus districts science adjacency provides production as well. So we'll just go with that. Really, none of them looked that great, but we just don't need very many things anymore at this point. Okay, and I think I'm going to go up here to the space race for obvious reasons. We do have 5 envoys. Do we need to retake anything? We could take this one back. We do still have Mogadishu. We still have Hunza. We still have most of them, or all of them. Alright, well, let's just take Chiruga. Okay, we have 3 envoys still. And we'll send this route to Hattusa again. And there's a spy. Lots of notifications to deal with.
There may be no forgiveness for polyester.
Okay, synthetic materials. Biosphere is available now. I don't know if we are going to build that or not, but we could. But the point is we just need to get towards that next important technology. We need to promote you. Siphon funds. We don't need to siphon funds. Let's go with quartermaster here, because I'm just using them for counter spying anyway. And we could build the military academy, but I think we're gonna just continue on with our campus research grants and purchasing our military engineers that we need. And over here, what do we need to do? Maybe some more campus research grants, because that's what we were doing. And 2 turns until our moon landing is complete. I can feel the adrenaline rushing. Like, are they going to surge ahead and beat me in my space race? I do have 754 science. And we now have a tobacco product. Which, you know, not really the best. Let's create another tobacco product there. And this is particularly bad, so we'll send this one over here as well. We need to get those flood barriers completed right away. It's like kind of already too late, honestly. And you would not expect that, at least from the games I've played in the past. Like, I should have like 200 years more. Well, like somewhere around there, at least 150 years more before this is like a really big problem, but it's already a really big problem where things have flooded. Okay, and you are going to probably just stay here and counter spy. Two turns until the Eiffel Tower is completed. The city state has been defeated. Our moon landing is done. +5 error score. Cold War. Okay. And we could do another spy if we wanted to. Or we could just do a campus research grant. My power, or sorry, not my power. My population has gone down. So I really do need more farms. This is actually quite bad. I don't know why it's that bad. But we'll just get a builder in there and then do a campus research grant. And then we could also do some over here. Okay, and we are going to add our production to that flood barrier. Question is, where do I want to found this city? I could do it on this spot. It won't be next to the river, but we could use an aqueduct. However, I don't really think that that's the best. Okay, and the Eiffel Tower is now completed. Composites is now completed. Space race is now completed. And we'll send a trade route over here as well. This will give us +10 production, or we could do +12 here, but it's less science. I think this is fine. Just get the additional science. We probably have enough science at this point, but, you know, why not? Why not just get more? And I probably should not get rid of this woods tile no matter what. I think that would be a bad idea. So, settling any further south is actually probably really not a good idea, looking at it. So, we probably do need to build an aqueduct. I think it would probably be best to just found it here, because we're not going to get any production or food out of these tiles down here. So we'll just do this. And then Hercules can protect it. Not that we're really in danger right now. At least not that we know of. And let's look at the civics tree. So we could go for towards like, let's look at these things. What slots do they have? We really don't need ones for military. So probably digital democracy. That's probably what we want to do here. This would be +2 amenities, +2 culture. Or we could get +3 power and +30% production. That might actually be better to get the synthetic technocracy in terms of like the bonuses. And we can purchase something here if we wanted to, but then we won't have anything to build as usual. So let's just do building the Ferris wheel. And we have completed this Eiffel Tower, so we can build something here. Maybe the sewer for one turn. What am I going to do with 32,416 gold? Like what? I mean, I could purchase most of these, well, all of these things that are available to me. Goodness. We could also purchase a builder. And what do we want to build? Maybe the aqueduct. We have a bunch of housing though, so like, do we really need to? I don't know that we do. Probably not. What about a campus? We could get a +3 if we got rid of that sheep tile. But I'd kind of rather put a holy site over here because we don't really need more science. We have 784 science, which is crazy. Like, really crazy. And I guess I could build... Unfortunately, I cannot get a farm triangle in here, like, at all. So I'll just put a farm here, I guess. And we do have that policy slot to fill. Could get 53 gold if we wanted to. How about this one? The additional coal. We probably need that one. And we do have a governor title. We could do the master plan. And this will just increase our gold. And what does this say? Unlocked in the atomic era, every turn you earn 3% of the gold in your treasury as income. Whenever an offensive spy mission is successful, you also gain half of the science, culture, gold, and faith that the target city earned in that turn. I'm not doing offensive spy missions. Do we really need the income? I don't know. I could put Pingala in here though. So let's appoint Pingala, because that's where we're doing the space race. And let's have you come over here, I guess. All right. I heard, oh, Sweden just declared war on me. Wow. Why? Because I stopped paying her? Okay, well, we've completed rapid deployment. My spy can't go anywhere. He's just trapped completely. Guess we're just gonna delete, or not my spy, my scout. We're just gonna delete him. Whatever. Whatever, Sweden. I don't know what your problem is. That's just weird. Let's build a farm. Still don't have any population growth there. My goodness, so strange. All right, well, I'm gonna leave this part here. Wow, didn't expect that. And yeah, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you can leave me a comment if you want to. And I will talk to you in the next part. Oh look, there's oil. Bye.